Hi, I'm Pip from Love Keep Create, and I'm here to show you some of our memory bears. We have so many options for transforming clothing into keepsake memory bears, and in this video I'm going to talk through the main options we have when using adult items of clothing. These can be female, male, or a variety of any piece that's sentimental to you transformed into any of our memory bear range. The first is our original memory bear. Our original memory bear in the standard size sits at approximately 30 centimetres. We always use approximate measurements here at Love Keep Create because the clothing that you send in often differs when it's stuffed into how much it stretches or expands, so the sizings can vary slightly. But they're approximately 30 centimetres, and that's from when they're sat at a table, from the bottom to the top. Our lovely original memory bear. So the difference between our original memory bear and our teddy memory bear is the joints. So we have the classic button joints here, which means the arms and legs can move independently of themselves, so you can add a little bit of character there and kind of position your bear as you like. One of these original memory bears we can create from anywhere from 1 to 5 items of adult clothing. We wouldn't recommend any more than 5, simply because we'll only be using tiny pieces of the material, but we can create it from just 1 as well. You'll see that on our website we have other options of memory bears. So they'll be titled with things like sports memory bear, I think we've got military memory bear, varieties like that. These are just to showcase what we can create our memory bears from. So it's exactly the same design. This is our sports memory bear, and it's just created from a sports top instead. We can also substitute, especially for kind of the sporty ones like this, where it's a lot of harsh red, our cream fleece here in the centre head to make sure his nose and smile are nicely visible. This also matches the lovely embroidery on the paws as well. So you'll often see some white material in the centre head. You're more than welcome to request that. We have here another variation of our original memory bear. Again, this is in our standard size. You can see that it's slightly bigger than the other two. This is because it's made from polo shirts. So like I said, they can vary in the size slightly. This is still our standard size, but it's just a little bit bigger as it's used stretchy material. The extra feature of our polo memory bear is the collar here with the little buttons and his little sleeve detail on the side. If anyone you know often wore polo shirts, then this is the perfect keepsake for that. We'd recommend a couple items for this one, just so we can get the contrast in the colours there on the arms. And this one, for example, it's also sent in a pair of jeans for the legs. And you'll see that lots of our memory bears come with added options for extras. One of these that are really popular is our Ashes memory bear, which means that there is a pocket in the back for keepsakes, not just ashes, but rings, photographs, anything you want to keep safe will be added in the back of your bear as so. So, the difference between our standard size and our large size. Our large memory bear, he sits more at around 40 centimetres. This is an example of a photo memory bear, so we've had a photo added to his tummy. Photos can also be added to the foot pads as well. That's your preference, just let us know when you're ordering. So this is our large memory bear, and I will do a side by side for a comparison there. So for this one, for instance, it just meant the photo was a bit more visible. You may want a bit more material using, you may just prefer the larger size, or you may have a large logo that you'd like incorporated, and in that case we may recommend the large to you. You'll also see for our memory bears an option to have your keepsake weighted. Often this is for our baby keepsakes out of the baby clothing, and then the bear is created to a birth weight. We can also weight the adult keepsakes, but we can't weight them as heavy because they haven't got the give. So if you're interested in waiting perhaps for a doorstop or just for a more substantial keepsake, then you can also order a waiting memory bear as well. Our final feature that's quite popular is our cardigan memory bear. So this is another example of our large size at the 40 centimetres, and the cardigan feature here you'll see is stitched onto the bear, so it's not detachable, but we've used one shirt for the centre head and the tummy and the jumper to create this lovely feature design on the arms as well. You'll see there's an option for a detachable cardigan, so this is a whole separate piece where we'll resize an item to fit your bear. This is simply more for kind of the appearance of the cardigan. So that's the difference between our cardigan front and our detachables. Finally, I have for you a side-by-side comparison of our teddy memory bear versus the original memory bear. All the bears we've seen so far are the original design, as I said before, with the joints that are movable. Our teddy memory bear, you'll see, is kind of all-encompassing, all in one. So his arms and legs are stationary in position. We can create these from one items, as showcased here. Again, we've substituted in our cream fleece to match the embroidery foot pads. Some people may prefer this design, and none of our items are recommended for children as they are created from different items of clothing, so they can't be CE tested. However, this one is slightly more sturdy as you don't have those delicate button details on the side, and it is priced at slightly different as we don't have to do the time for the joints. So it's a nice option, and it does come in at a similar size to our standard bear, potentially a little bit smaller. If you have any further questions about our memory bears here at Love Keep Create and all the variety of options that you can choose from, then do make sure to leave us a message. Our email address is info, that's info, @lovekeepcreate.co.uk.